Again, we tried not to be redundant with the things that we're taking. So her pack is a Camelback pack, and she'll be clipping a water bottle, Camelback water bottle to her pack. I'll be clipping a Nathan bottle to my pack, and that's where we'll keep the sports drink. In our actual hydration bladder, we will only have water and Enduro lights. Her emergency pack, her headlamp, her Cliff Bars and trail mix, hiking boots. She also has the leaky poles. We are taking sunblock with insect repellent, and then we're also doing another sunblock SPF 50 because we're going to need a lot of sunblock over the 3 days. She has chapstick. We have a knife. She thinks she needs to brush her hair to look pretty, so this would be a luxury item. And I have to say, this was a downgrade for Chris, because when I flew here the other day, she actually pulled out a hair dryer called the Baby Bliss and said, I have to take this hair dryer. I gave her a really hard time, and I talked her out of it. Ah! That had to be edited out. But that will keep just for us. Okay. Kleenexes.
That's great.
Then this is her, I think she calls it her snake juice Topricin, and this helps with inflammation. We have some wet wipes, sunglasses, and then we have a pocket mirror in case we need to signal someone for help, because you're not going to get cell phone coverage down there. Spork, we do plan to share the Spork. We have our map of the Grand Canyon, camera, which is important, which this is actually a pretty heavy camera, but you know, I don't consider a camera a luxury item. Her cell phone goes in a cell phone dry bag, so if the bag were to get wet, then our cell phone would still be dry, and it's also big enough that I'll probably put my iPod in there as well. In this bag, we have some soap, deodorant, which we'll share, the laundry, dental floss, and that's not really for our teeth, it's just, you know, in case we need a strong string for something. Toothpaste we'll share, a pencil with duct tape around it in case we need duct tape, and then her toothbrush, and I'll have a toothbrush as well. We won't be sharing that. Okay. And then these are the New Balance Minimus, which Chris needed to be like me because I have New Balance Minimus. But these shoes are really great because they're super light and they fit nice. I'm going to plan to put Chris's shoes on the outside of my pack, to bungee them on the pack. Her fingerless gloves, her warm gloves, her, instead of a sweatband, she uses a bandana. And then her clothes for the actual trip, she has long pants, shorts, she also has a bushwhack hat, sports bra, 2 pairs of socks. And then she also has the Mountain Hardwear pants because we like to look alike. So this extra bag, or this bag, will be bungeed on the outside of her bag, and it has more trail mix, her chomps, her nut butters, and Cliff Bars, and then the Starbucks Vias. And then she has turkey jerky, which isn't out yet. And then her clothes, any extra clothes that she has. But for the most part, we're wearing the same clothes all 3 days with just a couple different shirts and things. But and then last but not least, and this was very important, and we've been waiting a year for this, we have the famous Uwharrie cookies. And there's a 20-mile and 40-mile trail run in February in the Uwharrie Mountains in North Carolina. And they're famous for the cookies at the finish. And Chris flew out to North Carolina and did this race with me. I did the 20 and she did the 8 this year. And we were far from last, but neither one of us got cookies at the end because they had ran out. How that happens, I don't know, because you know how many people are finishing, but We found the recipe online because they are the best cookies in the world, I truly believe. And we made them tonight. And they are probably the most high-calorie, fattening cookies in the world. Cup of peanut butter, cup of walnuts, cup of cashews, a whole bag of chocolate chips, a whole bag of peanut butter chips. Anybody that knows me knows that this is a big deal for me to be eating these cookies. But we had to, and we will not be able to wait until the end of the day when we can reward ourselves with these cookies. But since we changed the 1 cup pumpkin seeds and took the pumpkin seeds out and put in some more of the other seeds, now we can call these the Grand Canyon cookies. So if you want the recipe for the Grand Canyon cookies, look up Uwari cookies online and then substitute the pumpkin seeds for another kind of seed. So that's what we're taking, and at the end of the trip or the end of the days, I'll let you know what we needed and what we didn't need. And hopefully that'll help you if you ever decide to do a rim to rim to rim.